How we doing, guys? It's another day for it. Let's see if we get this working. Here we go. So, gonna take my bike for a ride today. Got this new little setup with my GoPro going, testing out everything. But as you know, before a good day on the bike, you can see out there we got some good sun. You gotta fuel yourself up. You gotta make sure we get those nutrients.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we wait.
What a day it is. Good day to be alive. Look at that beauty right there. Oh, that sound. Woo! Hey guys, hope you're doing well out there. It's a new style of video for me today. I was in a privileged position to purchase myself a bike I always wanted from back in the day when I used to live back home in Denmark. And here we are, my Suzuki GSX S750, which was purchased here in Phuket, Thailand. Well, I've owned this bike now for almost a month, which has been pretty amazing. Covered almost 1,800 kilometers in probably 3 weeks. But again, like, this place definitely called for riding. We got sunny weather, it's high season, big open roads, and beautiful nature. So it's screaming to be ridden every single day. I also use it for my, as long as it's not raining, I use it for normal commuting from where I live and where I work or wherever I go, which is an absolute pleasure with this bike. It's so easy to maneuver, it's super fun to ride, and it's just powerful as. Yeah, I used to ride a Kawasaki Ninja back when I was younger. That was a 400cc from 91, I think it was, back when I was younger. Been renting bikes left and right since then, and yeah, recently I managed to save enough money to buy myself this bike, and yeah, so today I just basically I'm gonna take a ride down southern Phuket. We got some beautiful sights. The weather is it's pretty alright today. We got sun, obviously, a little bit of clouds though. Let's hope we're gonna keep the clouds, the sky blue, and get some good views out there. But this video is essentially just me testing out this little camera setup. It's the first time I ever do this sort of you know, filming, riding a motorcycle, and yeah, I got some getting used to, probably before I make something that's really nice. But and obviously riding a motorcycle requires a lot of attention, and just getting used to, you know, having a camera in my face and doing a little bit of talking in the meantime. So yeah, this is Phuket, Thailand. If you ever been to Thailand before, or Southeast Asia, you know that the traffic around these parts is pretty it's pretty interesting. You gotta definitely be aware. I'd say like the traffic rules that we follow in the Western world is it's more guidelines here than it's actually rules. See, I even forgot to put in first gear there. Focus too much on talking. It's more guidelines here than it's actual rules. Which is, when you ride a motorcycle, is can make things a little bit more fun, but obviously also more dangerous. Woo, that air intake sounds good. So I'm riding down now close to what's called Chalong Circle, which is an interesting area if you are a person of a certain skin color, because there are I'm not going to mention any names here, this gets me into trouble, but there are some people with a certain profession that likes to hang out there and make money off people that pass by, and sometimes you don't even have to do anything wrong and you will get a little ticket. So let's see if they're on the hunt today. I'll put the visor down and hopefully I'm clear to go. But yeah, like I said, I used to own a Kawasaki Ninja 400cc from 91, which is obviously a very old bike, but it was my first bike, so you know, that first big love if you're into bikes. And now having this 750 is definitely a tremendous power upgrade. 1 month later, I'm still getting used to all the power, but it's definitely very, very addicting to unleash the 115 horsepower that this bike has. And the sound from this bike is just phenomenal. Like, I still have my stock exhaust on this bike. Looking to get a Yoshimura Alpha T soon enough, but for now just kind of sticking with things as it is. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the fish market offer today. The coast looks clear. I'm not going to talk too much about this subject, could get me into trouble, but living in this part of the world, the way that certain things work in the government is very, very different compared to what we are used to in the West, and let me just leave it at that. So anyways, I am clear, and that means that I'm now set off in the southern part of Phuket Island in Thailand, and we got some pretty beautiful spots down south. Obviously, on a motorcycle in Thailand you can do some amazing rides up in northern Thailand, as well as taking a ride down south to, well, it's not south Thailand. Oh, there you go. Welcome, Thailand traffic. To Krabi. Krabi is incredibly beautiful with some amazing landscape, and I'll definitely be sure to make a trip down there at one point. But for now, I'm just gonna, while doing this little test video, stick to the streets of Phuket. Hopefully wherever you are in the world, you'll watch this and it gives you some sort of pleasure, entertainment. And maybe you are in a rainy country and here we got some sun. There's a dangerous spot right here. We got a lot of people coming in left and right, just crossing a road. Like you see that young lady right there. You gotta pay attention. And there we see red light. People don't really care. This is a great example of why Thailand is the most dangerous country in the world through traffic-wise. There's you know, incredible amount of people passing away every single day in Thailand due to the traffic here, and it is what it is. It's some of the things you got to take. Comes with the deal. Comes with the package of traveling here and living here. You gotta really be careful, take care of yourself. Now in Thailand, oh, that sound. I was saying, in Thailand, Phuket is registered to be the most dangerous place. So one could say buying a new motorcycle in the most dangerous city, in the most dangerous country traffic-wise, is somewhat of a risk, but I do believe you can ride these streets safely if you just make sure that you are being cautious, you take care of you know, your angles, make sure that you don't exceed the speeding limit at all. I'm not gonna encourage anyone to to pass the speed limits. Anyways, that being said, coming into Rawai, southern part of Phuket. This is also where we see a big bar scene. So especially later at night, you will have a lot of people in this area. What should I say? You know, here for nightlife, a lot of drinking, and with a lot of drinking, obviously, sometimes that brings people that are driving intoxicated in the traffic. So you got to be careful. Some people out there will probably say that it's highly irresponsible of me to drive around without gloves and all the necessary protective gear, which they are absolutely correct. You should always wear protective gear when riding a motorcycle. Not trying to justify anything or take away from the fact that I'm not, but you know, I've driven these roads hundreds of times. I know every turn, I know the road. But that being said, there could always be someone just changing into your lane, so there's no excuses for that. So bear in mind that I highly recommend that you wear all protective gear when you ride a motorcycle. So this is Rawai, again, big bar scene. You can see all the bars around. Obviously now it's 12 at noon, so most of it is shut down, but at night you'll see this place come to life, and you can look at the beautiful scenery here. We got the longtail boats and all the speed boats ready to take tourists to one of the many beautiful surrounding islands of Phuket, which makes this place absolutely stunning and also a great place to own a motorcycle. So lots of people around here, lots of people walking, sitting, chilling, lots of taxi services down here. And also just kind of, it adds to the whole environment of you in the traffic have to pay attention to who's coming left and right and who's walking where. Yeah, just like you would in your home country, just here you can expect people coming left and right at all times, disregarding all traffic rules, sometimes even intoxicated. Live music in there. I'm going to take a left here, head down to Promthep Cape at the police station in there. In Thailand you can turn left even though there is a red light. Promthep Cape is the most southern part of Phuket Island. You tend to attract a lot of tourists, typically the older generation, but it is a very beautiful sight, beautiful place to check the sunset. Big soft turn there from me. We have a lot of cyclists in Phuket as well that gets out and enjoy the beautiful roads here. Again, that definitely also comes at a risk because of the traffic here. Oh, here we go. We can see some of the monuments that are down here. Just gonna slow down, make sure there's no traffic around. We can see the beautiful view here on the left side. Absolutely amazing. And what we have down there, if you notice it, is the most southern point of Phuket. You can walk all the way out to the water, down to the cliffs. But yeah, what a beautiful place, huh? I'm just gonna do a slow drive by here. Again, it's packed with shops selling all sorts of touristy stuff, but a lot of it is still closed. Obviously this place has suffered greatly from COVID. Can't say the forbidden word on YouTube, but good to see that more and more shops are opening up again. And here we have a lot of the cyclists. I bet they're done for the day, so let's just go ahead and enjoy the scenery. We have a little bit of clouds in the sky, which is a shame, because when there's a blue bird, absolutely blue sky, this place is absolutely nothing short of breathtaking. We have Hotel Harn over there, the Harn as it's called, the white hotel on the cliffside, and yeah, this is definitely extremely nice. So So one of my favorite beaches here in Phuket is Harn beach down here south in Phuket, and if you ever make it to Phuket, then you have the famous Patong, which is the biggest city in Phuket, or the biggest town, or whatever you want to call it, and or district. But it's definitely not the place you want to be if you're going to come here. I advise you to go to northern Phuket, Bantao, or down south here in Phuket. So down south here in Harn, Phuket. Got some nice twisties down here, which adds to some nice casual driving. Lots of bungalows around where you can expect living in like super green surroundings here, like you see, just kind of gives you that jungle vibe. Oh man, look at this, how beautiful is this? You get to take a little bit for granted when you live here, but I do my best to get out and remind myself how beautiful this is. Lots of tourists, good to see people are coming back to Phuket or Thailand in general as the Hollywood holiday destination. Lovely vibes here on the beach. Lots of people, young and old, from all over the world. Obviously right now things are very tough in Eastern Europe, Russia, Ukraine, and it can be tough here as a Russian tourist right now, so all my best goes out to both the tourists that are here, potentially stuck here, the Russian tourists, but also the people affected in Eastern Europe. Living here in Phuket, we don't really feel it too much. It's like we are living in a little bubble, but it's absolutely devastating what's happening right now. Just cruising a little bit around here, guys. Not too comfortable yet going faster while talking in the microphone. Just gonna go up here. We have a wedding shoot happening. Happens all the time down here. Got some cars coming out. Let's give them some space. There we go. It's not unusual to see this in Phuket, people having photo shoots, wedding photo shoots on the beaches. Typically see that up north in Bantao Beach, which is a beach that you have north of Patong, Harn. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this view, absolutely amazing. Not much to say other than what a place to live. The security guard doesn't like me. There it is, the bad boy, Suzuki GSX S750. I better move it before it comes out, causes problems. Anyways, let's just take a moment to appreciate the surroundings here. And let's not get in the way of these beautiful people having a very special day. Okay, I'm just gonna pass now. Now we're gonna continue down this road, which is gonna take us down to Harn Beach, which is yeah, definitely the top two, I'd say, of the best beaches in Phuket, just because of the whole vibe. It's not very long, but it's down south, and the water is extremely clear down here, and it's got some good waves today. There's probably some people surfing as well, but man, look at this, what a beautiful sight. We'll just stop here for a second, have a look at that. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. This whole place just kind of screams, you gotta chill, you gotta be calm, you know. Sabai sabai, as they say in Thailand, you know, everyone's riding around, no t-shirts, super relaxed, no helmets either. Just kind of taking day by day, super slow, enjoying life. The community in Phuket is obviously on the side of the Thais. We have it's a very international community that consists of a lot of Russian people, Chinese, Brazilians, and your typical Scandinavian countries that comes here just to escape the rain and the cold weather. Basically people from all over. And then you have a really big community for fighters. We have a street here which I was actually midway making a video about, called Soi Thai Yet, which is a fitness street where people from all over the world comes to outlive their fighting dreams and passion. And you have a lot of the really big fighters in the UFC or the fighting organizations that come here to do their fight camps, and I'll make another video on that later. But it is a very, very spectacular place that I don't think you will find a similar setting anywhere in the world as you do on Soi Thai Yet. Just gonna ride down to the beach here. Again, down here we have a lot of people bicycling and exercising around this lake in Harn. A lot of people tend to use this here as well in the early mornings, and after the sun goes down around 6 p.m. you'll see this place being absolutely packed. Oh, pathetic attempt of my rev matching there. I'll get it, guys, I promise you. I probably hit it right, I'd say like 4 out of 10 times. But yeah, I'll make sure to show you that progress later. But yeah, let's go ahead and just check out how it looks down here. I'm gonna do like a quiet drive-by because we have a lot of families here, people chilling out, spending a lovely Sunday. A lot of these restaurants are opening back up after being shut for almost 2 years. And we can see how lovely it is down here. We'll have a lot of Thai people sitting between these trees, camping, picnicking, later at night, having dinner, which is super nice. All these trees are kind of lit up by lamps, though I can't see them right now in the daylight. But a huge tourist attraction down here for people. But like I said, if you're on Phuket, coming to Harn is definitely highly recommended. Lots of good cafes here, restaurants. So I essentially just had to cut off the camera super quick before, because the rain came in like you had no idea. I had to see cover here, a restaurant. Here's the motorcycle. All wet after removing the fender eliminator on the back. Driving in the rain is not as optimal, so I guess I would just end today's video here, because yeah, look at this weather. It's just not worth it anymore. So I'm gonna sit here, wait until it dries up, and then I'm gonna head home. And then yeah, the unpredictability of tight weather, there you go.